5843 Nevada in Woodland Hills. This is a great little area north of the boulevard. Great little pocket. This property's set up a little. It's a great location. It's the lot is nice. You would probably, if you cleared some of these trees, even have a slight peekaboo view over here. MLS made it definitely was a fixer, but it was unclear how much work it needed. Being here on the property, this one's pretty rough. So coming up onto this front patio, again, great. The height up from the street is great. You can see that there's been some settling that's continued into the block wall. So obviously something's moving there. A lot of deferred maintenance here in terms of wood and paint and things like that. So there's things, it's all pretty rough, and it gets worse as you go inside. Nice space, right? So you're walking into the main living area. We've got some settling, so there's a decent sized crack here. Unknown whether or not crack here. Can't tell if that's all part of the same settling or if this is just, that crack could have been there from the Northridge quake, who knows. I don't know what was in here, renters or something, but it smells like it hasn't been cleaned in an eternity. I guess is there rats, those are new traps. Kitchen area is nice. We've got, this is pretty disgusting. I can't tell if what's on the floor is stains on top of it or if it's just worn linoleum. There's a hole under the sink there. So that's all pretty rough. That's an old stovetop, old oven. Not as old refrigerator. Space is nice, but just everything in it. This needs to be torn down to the studs. The extra large size here, this is a window, a mirror. So that's just a mirror doubling. So the room actually starts right here. Nice size though, good living space. None of these doors, there's signs not to open them, so we'll have to walk around the side to get to the outside patio area. Single pane, big glass windows here. Again, bit of a peekaboo view that I showed from the front. There I am, hello. Wallpaper, not a big deal. Walking through, again, a lot of living space. So this would be, I guess, more of a formal living room type area. Double doors here that go back out to that front patio. Double doors there that go into the back patio. Disgusting carpet, not a big deal. This is the garage. Is there a light? Yep. Garage. Full 2-car garage. A little bit of storage up above if you wanted. Cute kitty picture. Cabinets down the sides. These are all going to be the bedrooms. Bedroom number 1, decent size. Closet with walk-in closet that's nice. And that actually goes through. So walk-in closet that's shared with the other bedroom. So let's access it from the other side. Bedroom number 2, again, nice size. So this is the same walk-in closet for the 2 bedrooms, and it's large. It's nice. Bathroom. There I am again. Hello. Full bath. Nice size. It looks like there was carpet on the floor that got pulled up. So that was even more disgusting than the other carpet that's in here. This will be the primary. I don't know what happened in here. It's the same carpet. Oh, I see. Looks like there was newspapers or something all around on the floors that through time became embedded in the carpet. Not a walk-in closet, but a cedar closet. There I am again. That'll be a door to the outside. Walk-in shower. So nice space in this house, but this one needs to be gutted. Definitely not something that anybody's going to live in while they work on it. All right, let me shut this off. We'll come back in a second with outside. Okay, walking around the south side of the house. These are the bedrooms here, these windows here. So these are the two bedrooms that shared the walk-in closet that was in the middle of them. This was the door that was in the primary's bathroom, I believe. So, interesting. I don't know whose property that is down there, what's on down there, but that's overgrown. We do have, so that is a support for this telephone pole that is at quite the angle. So that's something that utility companies, yeah, that's leaning this way quite a bit. So that's something utility companies would need to take care of. Can't figure out what that is down there. Almost looks like a cistern or something like that, but it's an odd spot for it. All right, so this is the back patio area. So these were the doors off of that first living area with the fireplace. These are the doors off that second living area, like living room, formal living room type area. And then I believe this is off of the primary bedroom. Not a bad patio for sure. Lots of cracks and settling. None of it looks horrible. That's the north side of the house looking towards the front. So everything's downhill. So down to that house. There's a house way down there. There's a house down there. All of this slopes down. So you can see that the patio has a ton of cracks and separations in it. And it's definitely sloping down towards me more than just drainage. Doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything catastrophic about to happen. You can see here there's some separation. This walkway is angled way down. There's nothing obvious here like the hills sliding, but based on how all of this is separated and moving at an angle away, there could be something there. That house, the neighbor, is definitely taking advantage of that peekaboo view and everything. They're probably loving to have somebody move in here and fix this place up. So, all right, that's it.